Alright, hey there everyone. Yeah, starting stream a little bit early today. Well, not early today, just early. But yeah, want to try and get some done in GregTech. So I'd like to just kind of, get straight up started. Because yeah. Okay, today I've been thinking a lot, and I'm gonna try and get to the assembler, right? Basic assembly machine, basic assembly machine, the assembler. Fluid assembler, yep, basic circuit assembler, yada yada yada, seek elite circuit assemblers. But yeah, basically the basic assembling machine. This is going to be something, but we're gonna do it, right? So that means we're gonna need another two sets of chips. Alright, well, the entire reason I want to do this is so that we can, the entire reason I want to do this is so that we can begin automation. Like, real automation. Now, I know that this is actually everything that we ought to need for the, for a circuit board. So, let's just grab all this, right? 14 sticky resin. Assuming we have any sticky resin, which it does not appear like we do. That's fine. We have rubber trees. Right? Okay. Rubber tree. Rubber tree. Rubber tree. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Rubber tree. This is more than enough sticky resin, honestly. I'll grab one more, just to be safe. Looking good? Looking good. Okay. I am also going to actually go ahead and start getting some more coal coke going. Or some more charcoal, not coal coke. So we can get some more steel going, right? We need to get all processes full steam ahead. No pun intended. Alright, so we're probably going to end up needing most all of our molds. We're going to need that. Don't really need item types, though. I'll keep the copper. Don't need treated sticks. Probably going to need all of that. We can get rid of the rubber wood. Get rid of one of our mining hammers. Don't know why we have two. Don't need the brick. Keep the shield. Get rid of the fluid pipe. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. Where to now? Where to now? Okay, we're gonna now need 16 copper wire. Okay. So, we're going to take these, and we'll just stick them in there. That'll give us 16 copper wire. Okay, next up, 2 paper. Ooh. Oh wait, no, we're gonna need double everything, right? Because that's only for one circuit, not for two. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more copper thrown in there. Let's see, we're gonna need 28 sticky resin. Okay, so we're actually short one. Good to know. Luckily, we already have another tree. Thank you. Just don't really know where to put these. Put you right there. Why not? Anyway, that'll be enough. 28. Oh, no. 28 sticky resin. We can get rid of all of this. Now, Chad. Do we have any Chad at all? We do not. Which means we're going to need our mortar and pestle alongside some sugar cane, right? So 1, 2, 3. Nope. Oh, wow. And, oh, nope. Come on. Alright, and then we're gonna need 3 Chad for 2 paper, right? So we're gonna need 4 paper, which means we're going to need 6 Chad. Of course, is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Mortar and pestle. Wait, that'll be 2, 4, 6. Boom, boom, boom. Easy enough. Alright, we can stick that in there. More water alongside the mallets. That will give us the paper that we need. Yep. So, can't do that. Always forget. So, water bucket, Chad. We have 2 uses left on our wooden mallet. Oh, wow. Okay. Food. You know, some food might be nice. Luckily, we have carrots. Okay. This will give us the Chad that we need. No, sorry, this will give us the paper that we need from the Chad. Thank you. Next, we're gonna need 2 coal dust. I probably have that, actually. Yeah, charcoal dust works. Okay, 2 steel plates. Do we have any left over? I'm not seeing any. Nope, okay. I mean, easy enough to make. Just stick these in here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the 2 steel plates. We're gonna need 8 steel bolts, which we can get. Actually, now that we have our lathe, the steel bolts should be easier to get, right? Steel bolts. Steel bolts. Saw, cutting straw, saw, extruder. Wait. Oh, right, right. It just makes it easier to get these, right? So, for instance, one of these is worth 2 of these. This is a polarizer. To be fair, I'm sure we're going to use that, but no, we want the lathe. So 1 ingot will get turned into 2 rods. 2 rods, or each rod can be turned into 2 bolts. So 4 rods is going to be 8 bolts. Okay, we will quickly stick this away. We can saw these up, not with that. And then that will give us the 8 steel bolts. Okay, next up we're going to need 2 glass tubes. A glass tube is going to be... So we're going to need 4 of them, of course. So we're going to need that. We're going to need to break apart the glass into the dust, which will be here. There we go. Okay, did not know that was a thing. Good to know. Alright, well, we have the 4 glass dust, which can then be thrown into the alloy smelter with the ball mold to get us the glass tubes. We can grab the copper wires again. That will be going, but that should be the glass tubes that we're going to need. Next, we're going to need 3 wood plates. 1, 2, 3. Not the dust. We need the dust still. Okay, we're going to need 6 copper. That should be easy enough to get. Let's see, 6 copper. Okay, we're going to need 24 redstone. We have 9. Okay, redstone, redstone, redstone. That's bent iron. Redstone ore. Here we go. Oh, wait, actually, I probably have a bunch of crushed, don't I? Yep. Nope. Alright, we're fine. We are totally fine. Okay, so crushed redstone ore. Going through the forge hammer will give us the impure, which we can then do that. Okay. May as well just go ahead and hammer all that out. There's the 4 glass tubes. I'm just going to leave that in there for inventory reasons. While that's going, last thing we're going to need is 12 sulfur. Ooh, do we have 12 sulfur? It would be in here. Wait, alright. Well, we don't have the sulfur, but we do have the rubber, which is what the sulfur was for. Hopefully this will just have to be enough. Right? Well, actually, we can do some math, right? So we need 2 more, actually. Not too bad. We need 2 more pieces of rubber. Easy enough. That is the redstone done, which can go not in there. Okay, where's my bucket? Probably in here. Cannot wait for us to get the ore washing. You know, I was gonna do all steam, but at this point, I'm not sure that's the smartest idea. I really don't know if that's the smartest idea now. Anyway, there's the redstone. We have the sulfur and whatnot for the rubber. Speaking of, I'm pretty sure all this rubber gets turned into plates. I'm fairly certain about that. So, and even if it's not, we're going to use the rubber plates anyway. So there we go. Okay, so this should be everything. Throw that back in there. Let's see, so we have the glass tubes, we have the... Really need to figure out how to sort everything. Right, so we have all of that, we have that, we have that. The resin is just going to be the rubber. I think we have everything. Right, so we ought to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different things. Well, 10 because sulfur and that. So that'll be 9. Wait, so then what are we missing? Sticky resin, check. That, check. Oh, the paper. That's what we needed. So this plus this should be everything. Okay, let's get to crafting. We're gonna need to make some resistors, which actually straight up require sticky resin. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right? I can actually use these as well, which would just be straight up smarter. Which means we're probably going to end up having some things left over. But again, it's not like we're not going to use it. Alright, so there's the 4 resistors we're going to need. Let's see. Electric, if I can spell. Hi, Maneus. Yeah, I'm streaming a little later than normal. I was going to watch, Oh, it's just Jose. His stream, he's been making a mod pack, or he just started anyway. I was gonna watch that, but then he ended up having to cut the stream earlier today, and then he never streamed again. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of streaming a little later than normal. But hey, here we are. Circuits board. Alright, electronic circuit. That's what it's called. Electronic circuit. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna need... Right, so we have that. Right, we're gonna need the circuit board, which is gonna be one of these, which is what that and more sticky resin was actually needed for. It's not... Alright, it is a little grindy, admittedly, but it's not hard by any means. Let's see, we're gonna need 2 of these. I will say, though, what you've probably heard of is GregTech New Horizons, which is the definition of grindy. The normal GregTech, I mean, there's microcrafting in it. There's a good bit of microcrafting, but it's not that bad, actually. So, like, you can see... Alright, so what I'm trying to make is... Wait, if I can pull up quests. This, the basic assembling machine, which requires all of this, right? We're making these circuits. Once we have these, we're also going to need to craft these conveyor modules. And we're going to need to craft these robotic arms. course, we'll require this, which requires this. You can see it's very layered. The big thing is, in theory, we should be able to automate things. Notably, this is what's supposed to allow us to automate the basic assembling machine, which is why I'm just kind of rushing it. Is that a good idea? I don't know. But it's what we're doing. Right, so next up we needed glass tubes. Right, glass tubes, not that. Here, or vacuum tubes, which is going to be bolts and copper wires. Easy enough. So there, we're going to want the glass tubes there. And then we're going to want the bolts. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, there's the 4 vacuum tubes. Let's actually just leave all of this in here. Take out the apples. Don't know why those are in there. Okay, so there's those. There's the steel plates. There's the resistors. Now all that's left are going to be, right, the red alloy cables, which is what the redstone and copper was for. Easy enough. So we can make some red alloy. Easy peasy. And then we are done. That's it. Alright, so we're going to want steel plate, circuit board, resistors, vacuum tubes, and then we just need the red alloy. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, we probably don't need this much. Right? We only need half of this. Since this is going to give us 2 of these. Yeah, bit of an oversight. But GregTech is one of those mods, if you get it, you're going to use it. So it's not like it's that big of a deal. Okay, so we can go ahead and coat these in rubber. And boom. 2 electronic circuits. Alright, we'll just throw the red alloy in there. And that is the first step to this. Alright, the tin cables will be easy, as will the machine hull. Let's make the conveyor modules next. Well, actually, let's see what all we're going to need, right? We're going to need 2 conveyor modules, each of which will require 2 motors. Whereas this is going to require 3 motors for each, which is going to be another 6 total. So 6 plus 4. That's 10 motors that we're going to have to make. Easy enough. That's going to be... Okay, so we're going to need 10 of these. 10 times 4 is going to be 40. That's going to be... Well, we divide that by 2. That'll be 20. So we're going to need 20 copper. We are 1 copper short. How am I not even surprised right now? Doesn't look like we have any spare copper ingots anywhere. Do we have... Wait, no. Do we have any more copper ore anywhere? No, what is it? Cal copyrights, I believe? Yeah, let's see. Do we have any Cal copyright ore? We have 2. Which, I mean, there's enough. Oh, wait, no, we have 9. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's so much better. We're gonna have to go mining again soon. We are out of ore. We are so out of ore. But that will at least give us the copper we need, right? We can leave all of those there. Throw those in there. Alright, then we're gonna need how many... Well, we're probably gonna end up using iron, not steel. So that's gonna be 3 times 10. That's gonna be 30. Divide that by 2 is gonna be 15. So we're gonna need 15 pieces of iron. There and there. And to be fair, I probably won't be playing on GregTech for a super long time. We're just gonna have to kind of wait and see how long this ends up actually going for. I may just kind of end after we get the assembler, because GregTech is one of those things I need to do. I'm not exactly in the mood for it. There's no creepers nearly blowing me up today, so that's definitely a plus. But I kind of also want to do magic. But the witchery world is kind of toast now because I lost pretty much everything. So, yeah, don't really know what to do. Alright, well, we're gonna need 10 of these, 30 to be polarized, right, for the, motors. And then we're gonna just need 2 times 10 divided by 2 is just gonna be 10, right? So we're gonna need 10 cables. Easy enough. We're just gonna do this. There we go. That will go in here. Let's see. With witchery, I think I lost one of my books. I'm not sure that's too much of an issue. I lost a good chunk of my ores. I lost my wand. Did I lose my spell book? I don't remember. Lost my armor. Lost... No, I didn't have any food. That's partly why I died. Lost some of the witchery ingredients. Like, alright, I didn't lose everything. I died in the nether, and I have no idea where I am, or where I died. So... I don't know, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But at the same time, it's just really disheartening. I don't know, may log on there in a bit. We'll see. We'll see. At the moment, though, we have this to do. And I also just realized I'm gonna need a lot more rubber. Oh boy. We only have enough sulfur for 9 more sheets of rubber. That's not good. Where did I put sticky resin? Yeah, so we have plenty of sticky resin, then. So what, we had 9? That is not 9. That should be 9. That's not nearly enough, though. And I don't think we have any more sulfur. Right? Sulfur, 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 sulfur. Right? Purified a pile of sulfur dust. Can we do something with this? Yes, we can. Nice. Okay, no, that's big. That's huge. Let's see. We can throw that in there. That was, what, another 16? So we can do 8, 16. Get all of those going. Yeah, I don't use cheats in my world, like, ever. So I don't have that option. Okay, let's see. Actually, do we have any more carrots grown yet? Running a little low. Okay, so there's the iron rods, there's the magnetic iron rods, and we have that. So at this point, it should just be waiting on the rubber for the tin wiring. That's going to be plates. We're not going to have enough, though, I can already tell you. Because it's going to take 2 rubber per plate. And we need to rubberize all 20 of these. We do not have that kind of rubber. We have 10, that means we're going to need another 20. And we just don't have the sulfur for it. Ah. Really don't want to go to the nether, though, for obvious reasons. Oh, the multi-blocks. So, these aren't multi-blocks. These are all individual machines: alloy smelter, compressor, forge hammer, macerator, wire mill, lathe, and polarizer. These are also not. We have a solar boiler, then a solid fuel boiler, and a liquid boiler. Right? This is a machine. This is a water pump. It's pumping water over to here. I have a little barrel that I have just a buffer for water. And the water is being pumped into the steam boilers. Right now, I don't really have too many of them going because I have more steam than I know what to do with. And then the steam is being piped over here to these bronze drums, which is a steam buffer, which then goes into the steam turbine into these. Or they're being pumped directly into, like, the steam machines. Right? Now, these are coke ovens. They are just making charcoal for me. Right? These are primitive blast furnaces, which are what we're going to be, which is what I use to make steel. Doesn't look like there's any steel in here, but you put in charcoal and iron and you're going to get steel. Right? Over here we have the steam grinder, which will grind things down, right? It's a grinder. You throw in your ore, and it's effectively your ore doubling for the mod pack. This is a steam oven, which is it's a giant multi-block furnace, basically. It can smelt up to 8 things at once, and it's steam powered, of course. And then these are we have an extractor and another alloy smelter. But yeah, so multi-blocks. We have the water pump over there. We have the coke oven here, grinder here, primitive blast furnace, and actual furnace. And it's raining. Brilliant. Well, we don't have the sulfur to do what we need to, and I'm not going to the nether, so... Huh. Maybe I'll do witchery. I don't know. Or maybe I just did my math completely wrong. Oh wait, we're gonna need even more rubber because we need these tin cables, and we need tin cables for the arm, and we're gonna need rubber for the conveyor modules. Oh boy. Alright, and we need cables for this. Yeah, no, we don't have close to enough sulfur for this. We don't even have close to enough. We have everything else, though. That's the good thing. I'm genuinely surprised, but yeah. Now, let's see. So, I will say, as far as GregTech goes, my favorite part about GregTech has to be the multi-blocks. I love Baby Zombie. I do not love baby zombies. No, they are one of the worst mobs ever. Up there with creepers and skeletons. Down here. Oh no. Let's just get up here. There we go. But yeah, I love the multi-blocks. These kind of multi-blocks, especially like steam oven and the and this water pump, have to be my favorite style of multi-blocks. Just period. I love this style so much. Like, if you think, like, small rants while I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do. There's, what, 4 different styles of multi-blocks, right? You have these, obviously. You have, kind of like, how do I describe it? Like, variable, multi-blocks, where, like, you can kind of put different things in it and they'll change. These have a little bit of that, but think about, like, nuclear craft, if you've ever seen that, right? Like, your reactor is basically a giant case, and you just, put in whatever you want, right? Like your coolant cells and your fission ports and all that. Activator cells, and everything else that goes into that. So, a lesser example would probably be Tinkers. Kind of. It's not necessarily upgrading, it's like... Alright, so like, for instance, here, so like the steam grinder, right? You have the steam grinder, it's built like this. You have a little bit of, like, what's the word? A little bit of variability, right? Like, you can kind of choose where the steam hatch goes on here. Like, it kind of has to go on the bottom, I believe, but you can, like, choose where exactly on the bottom it goes. Which is, you know, pretty nice. But generally, it's just this kind of a multi-block. There's a little bit of variance. Like, here, I could choose where my input and output hatch went. But that's kind of it. It's more or less a set multi-block. And it just looks like this. Then you have something like, or Mind Fantasy. Mind Fantasy's Blast Furnace is another great example where you can make it, you know, higher, but it's kind of just the same thing, right? And it's this very blocky multi-block. Then you have multi-blocks like Nuclear Craft or Tinker's Construct, where the entire thing is basically, you kind of assemble your multi-block how you want it to look, or want it to act or function, or whatever the right word is. I honestly can't think of it. But you just kind of, you know, construct your multi-block from that. Then you have immersive engineering style multi-blocks, which are probably my least favorite. Just way too many polygons. It doesn't fit Minecraft, in my opinion. And then you have Embers style multi-blocks, which are probably my second favorite. Where it's like, it's technically a single block, but then whenever you place down the block, it is a multi-block, right? Like you think about the Ember Boar from Embers. But yeah, the four styles of multi-blocks. Favorite to least favorite would probably be the GregTech or Mind Fantasy style of multi-block, then the Ember style, then the Nuclear Craft style, or the Tinker style, and then the immersive engineering style. I just really... And it's not like it's horrible, but it just does not fit the theme for me at all. So, yeah. Baylorite. Could we turn that, maybe? I doubt it, but... Baylorite... Yeah, nah, that's gonna be zinc. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Well, let's see. Here, I'll just do this, right? We will put everything in here. Don't think we actually need that. There. And yeah. So that's kind of where we stand. We are just missing the rubber. And for the rubber, we're pretty much just missing the sulfur. It's a couple hundred blocks away in the nether. And it's like over lava pits and stuff. I really don't feel like doing that, so... Yeah, may end up just swapping over to witchery now. Alright, yeah, you're not wrong, but a lot of mods kind of fit into that. Like Astral Sorcery, for instance. That doesn't exactly fit the theme of Minecraft. Like, at all. Multi-blocks don't fit the theme of Minecraft in general. That doesn't mean that I don't love them, of course, but... Yeah, ow. This is hot. I wish I knew more mods that had these kind of multi-blocks. And if you know of any mods, I would love to look at them, but... Oh no, I love Astral Sorcery too. It just doesn't fit the theme of Minecraft. But yeah, like, if you know of any other mods like this, I would happily check them out. Just this kind of very blocky style, or something like the Thaumcraft Infusion altar, or yeah, the Thaumcraft Infusion altar, right? It's not, it doesn't look like, like this giant polygon thing that looks more like it belongs in, I don't even know what game. I don't know, like a 3D version of Factorio. It This makes sense for Minecraft. That does not. Anyway, uh, Ancient Warfare's warehouse. That would be closer to the nuclear craft style that I was talking about. With what's the word? But no, that's definitely a lot closer to the nuclear craft style of multi-block. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to probably swap over to the witchery thing, just because, yeah. Now, where was it? I was gonna get rid of you. What all did I have? So there's that. We're gonna moving you. Ah. I was playing around with this, and I don't remember what all I added and didn't add. Maybe that's good. I've never Alright, I barely played with Ice and Fire, so I've actually never seen a Dragon Forge before. Like, I mean, I know it exists, but I've never seen it. So, yeah, that's definitely something interesting. Maybe I will look into it. Big reason I haven't is just because Mind Fantasy has dragons, so, yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to... Can I pause a stream? I don't think so. Yeah, so I'm going to probably just end the stream here, and I'm going to start up a new one in, like, 5 minutes with the, witchery and electroblobs, and we're just going to see what we can do with that. Don't know if it'll be much, but why not, right? So yeah, I'll see you all in a couple of minutes.